Afternoon. Good morning, where you're watching from. My name is Mega Frederick, and I have few questions from people, my friends asking, "Hey Mega, how do I import my points? I've gone to the site, I've picked my points. I need to plot these points so that I can check out one or two uh, things on the points, probably the area or the dimensions or the distance from one point to another." Now, before I go home, I decided to take a few minutes to just walk you through on how you can do this simple task, especially to my surveyors out there. Now, first thing, I'm gonna open my software, which is AutoCAD. From this software, I have a folder on my desktop called Site Data. Now, this folder has an Excel sheet, and it also has a DXF file. This is a format for AutoCAD files. So I want to import my data, which is in CSV, delimited file, that is Excel, to my AutoCAD software. This is pretty easy. First thing, you open AutoCAD. I have a 2020 version. Here, the AutoCAD has a lot of functionalities. We have points, surfaces, we also have tools to draw, we have the modification tools, we have the layer tools, but today I just want to use the ground point tools. So I will go to points, point creation tools. Here there's this window that pops up to create your points. I'll pick on this plus sign, which is an importing points functionality tool. Click on it. A new window pops up. I'm gonna browse where my data is. That's on my desktop. I'll click on the plus sign, go to my desktop, look for my site folder. Where's this site folder? Got you. The site folder. I want to pick my stakeout data, so I'll pick it, open, and boom, my points have been correctly imported. So I'll just have to specify the format, and my points were literally a point, nothing, easting, elevation, and description. So I'll point, nothing, easting, elevation, description. Click on this, and then I can be able to hit on OK. Give it a few minutes. And once this is active, I can be able to click on zoom to extents, and my points are here. Now with these points, I can be able to annotate or label them with their codes. So I'll click on the task pane, on the tool space. Here we have all the points. So I'll click all points, right click, say properties. A new window pops up. This window is going to tell you point label style. I'm going to give it the descriptions only. Click on apply, click on OK, and boom, all my points have been coded with a description. Now I can be able to tie these points and be able to check what's the distance of point H1 to H2. So once I click on the line tool, I can be able to click point 1 to point 2. Point 4 to point 3. Now, if you check the properties, you're able now to establish what is the distance from H1 to H2, and the length is 34.427. Now, if I want to check the length from H3 to H4, click on properties. It's 34.89. Now, before I go home, let me also show you on how to just export the same data once you have it in AutoCAD back to CSV. So on the tool space, I'll come to all points, export points, I want to give it a point northing easting elevation description. Browse on the directory. I'll drop the same points and call them a different name. Drop them in the site data folder and call these points exports. Click on open. Okay. And once I go back to my desktop folder, I can be able to see I have my export points exported. If I click on this, I'll have the same points listed on my Excel sheet. So guys, that's the simple task that I've been asked by my fellow teammates and friends. Fred, can you show us how you do this thing without any hassles? And that's it, guys. That's the easiest way to import and export your points, and then you can be able to stake them out on the ground. Without further ado, I want to leave you guys and stop this video.